guy is crazy.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Clark's Automotive Review. My name is Harrison Clark and this is episode 18 of C.A.R. And I like to say this is the cleanest show on YouTube because there's no swearing, no cussing, no talking about the dirty. Well, I was gonna do a comparison on SUVs. Somebody asked me to do a comparison on SUVs, perhaps cheap SUVs, more expensive SUVs, just wanted to see some numbers or something. But I got as far as the Ford Explorer and I just couldn't get past the reviews. The reviews for this car was so terrible. I haven't seen reviews like this in a long time. Well, let's start off with some facts. The 2012 version of the Explorer comes standard with a 3.5-liter V6 that pushes 290 horsepower and 255 foot-pounds of torque. It hits 60 in 7.7 seconds, quarter mile, and who knows what. Let's continue on with what people are griping about. One of the new things that people are griping about is the little four-cylinder that Ford's trying to push. It's the little four-cylinder that has the EcoBoost system, Ford's new turbocharged system that's supposed to sip fuel and still give you, plenty of power. But unfortunately, not only did Ford fall short, but they fell flat on their face, which is surprising for Ford. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that I'm a big Ford fan. But after the reviews of this car, I would definitely not go out and buy one. This new four-cylinder has good power numbers for a four-cylinder, but unfortunately doesn't follow through with its promise for power. It pushes 240 horsepower and 270 foot-pounds of torque, but due to its 4,500 pounds, it doesn't hit 60 until 9 seconds and hits the quarter mile in 17 seconds. Has a base price of under $30,000, comes with a 6-speed auto transmission, and gets about 20 miles per gallon. So as you can see, this EcoBoost four-cylinder that's supposed to sip fuel gets like maybe 2 miles per gallon more than the 6-cylinder, and it hits 60 in 9 seconds. Not even girls like to drive cars that are that slow. Moving on to the interior, which was also another complaint, not necessarily the quality of it, but almost all of the reviews mentioned that it was cramped. So cramped to the point where it took away from the driving experience. And then the last complaint, which would be one of the biggest, is the MyFord Touch. MyFord Touch, which has come out with their second version, the MyFord Touch 2.0, which seems to be an improvement on the last one, which got terrible ratings, but now they're just getting okay ratings. Ford's been trying to keep up with the future, and it seemed like a good idea to put everything in one place. Navigation, thermostat, and your radio, and then of course have it all touchscreen. Switching out your dials or buttons for a touchscreen is quite the complication, especially while you're moving and driving. It's hard to hit the right thing. When you have buttons, it's easy to do. And another problem seems to be reliability issues, which if it fails, what are you going to do? You have to have it fixed. It has all your controls on there. So now that you've heard some facts, figures, and reviews, I don't have an opinion. Never driven an Explorer, nor have I ever messed around with Sync or MyTouch, which, side note, doesn't that remind you of iTouch? So tell me what you think. I know that whenever Ford produces something, it always seems to have lots of problems the first year and sometimes going into the second year. Of course, all I'm hearing are bad reviews about this MyTouch and of course about the Explorer. I'm not hearing anything good about it. So if you own one and you like what you have, let me know down in the comments below, because as it stands now, I would not go out and buy one. Well, that wraps up one more week. Thanks for watching. Like this video if you like what you saw. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. This wraps up episode 18, and I'll see you next Friday.